Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Duggar family, once synonymous with wholesome reality TV fame and large family living, has remained a hotbed of speculation, fascination, and controversy ever since 19 Kids and Counting catapulted them into the public eye. Among all the Duggar siblings, Jana Duggar, the eldest daughter, has consistently attracted curiosity. While her sisters quickly married and started families, Jana remained unmarried well into her 30s, sparking endless discussions and rumors among fans and critics alike. For years, whispers of romantic involvement swirled around Jana, with one of the most notable connections being Stephen Wissmann, a Nebraska-based pilot and member of another large conservative Christian family. Though rumors of their courtship surfaced several times, nothing official was ever confirmed by Jana herself until now. In a surprising revelation, Jana Duggar recently opened up about her romance with Stephen Wissmann, clarifying not only the truth of their relationship but also when exactly they got back together after what she calls their brief romance. This revelation offers a rare glimpse into Jana's deeply private personal life. It also raises fascinating questions about how love, family expectations, faith, and independence intersect in the life of a woman who has lived much of her adulthood under public scrutiny. In this deep dive, we'll explore the history of Jana's connection with Stephen Wissmann, the context of their break and reunion, what this means for her future, and how fans are reacting to this new chapter. Along the way, we'll look at the broader themes of romance, second chances, and the complicated balance between public curiosity and private love. The enigma of Jana Duggar. Jana Duggar has always stood out among her siblings. Born in 1990, she grew up as the eldest daughter of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. By the time Jana was a teenager, her parents' growing family had already become a point of national curiosity, eventually leading to the TLC series 19 Kids and Counting. While most of her younger sisters, Jill, Jessa, Jinger, and Joy Anna, married in their late teens or early 20s, Jana remained unmarried into her 30s. This unusual situation made her the subject of countless fan theories and online discussions. Some wondered if she was deliberately waiting for the right person. Others speculated about hidden romances or even rebellious independence against her family's conservative values. For her part, Jana has always remained graceful under the scrutiny. In interviews, she described herself as content with where God had placed her, busy with home projects, gardening, and helping raise her younger siblings. Yet, even as she projected serenity, there was always the lingering question, would Jana ever marry? And if so, who would be the one? Enter Stephen Wissmann. The name Stephen Wissmann first surfaced in Duggar fan circles around 2020. The Wissmann family, like the Duggars, is a large, musical, faith-driven family from Nebraska. Stephen himself is a pilot and businessman, known for his easygoing personality and shared conservative Christian background. Rumors began after Jana was spotted attending gatherings with the Wissmann family, and pictures surfaced of the two in group settings. Fans speculated that the families were quietly exploring a courtship between Jana and Stephen. Social media posts, carefully worded blog entries, and cryptic family photographs only fueled the fire. Though neither Jana nor Stephen confirmed the rumors publicly, fans read between the lines. Duggar watchers even claimed that the couple had been close to an engagement in 2021, only for things to fizzle out quietly. The idea of a Duggar daughter, especially the eldest one, coming close to marriage only to retreat was highly unusual. It sparked endless theories. Was Jim Bob against the match? Did Jana want independence? Did Stephen hesitate? The absence of clarity only heightened the curiosity. A brief romance that ended. When asked about Stephen Wissmann in past interviews, Jana was polite but evasive. She neither confirmed nor denied a relationship, leaving fans guessing. Behind the scenes, however, Jana now admits that she and Stephen did, in fact, share what she calls a brief romance. It was not a formal courtship in the Duggar sense, with chaperone dates and public announcements, but rather a quiet exploration of mutual interest. Jana reveals that their relationship lasted several months but eventually ended for reasons she describes as timing and circumstances. Both Jana and Steven were juggling responsibilities, Jana with her family obligations in Arkansas, Steven with his career in Nebraska. The logistics of their lives seemed daunting, and they mutually agreed to step back. To the outside world, this looked like another Duggar rumor that had burned out. For Jana, however, it was an emotional chapter. Though she did not share details at the time, she has now confessed that the ending left her with a sense of unfinished business. Rekindling the connection. The real surprise in Jana's recent revelation is that she and Steven did eventually reconnect. After several months apart, Steven reached out to Jana during a family event. The Duggar and Wissmann families had maintained a cordial connection, so it wasn't unusual for them to cross paths. But something about this particular meeting was different. Jana describes feeling peace when she saw Steven again. She says the time apart gave both of them perspective. Steven, having matured through work and family responsibilities, was more intentional about pursuing her. Jana, meanwhile, realized that her independence did not mean she had to close the door on love. The two began communicating more openly, this time without the same pressure of immediate expectations. Jana admits that when they reunited, she felt a clarity that had been missing before. It wasn't about checking boxes or making an announcement, she says. It was about really getting to know each other, just the two of us, and letting God guide the process. When did they get back together? For Duggar fans, the question of when Jana and Steven resumed their relationship is particularly intriguing. According to Jana, the turning point came in late 2022. After a season of reflection and prayer, Steven reached out to her directly. They began talking again, slowly at first, then more consistently. By early 2023, Jana says, "We both knew we wanted to give our relationship a second chance." Their renewed romance was not public at the time, but fans noticed small hints, like Jana traveling out of Arkansas more frequently and Steven appearing in subtle background shots of family gatherings. For those paying close attention, the clues were there. Now, in her recent revelation, Jana confirms that it was during that late 2022, early 2023 window that she and Steven rekindled their connection. The private courtship. One of the most fascinating aspects of Jana's relationship with Steven is how private it has been compared to her siblings' courtships. Duggar family culture typically involves very public announcements of romantic relationships, complete with social media updates and often televised wedding specials. But Jana chose a different path. Instead of inviting the public into every stage of her relationship, she and Steven have kept their journey largely private. Jana explains that after years of living in the public eye, she wanted something more intimate. It wasn't about hiding, she says. It was about protecting something precious. This private approach has resonated with many fans who admire Jana's desire for authenticity. In a culture that often equates visibility with value, Jana's quiet romance feels refreshing. Fan reactions. When Jana finally admitted that she and Steven had been together, separated, and then reunited, fans were quick to respond. Social media lit up with excitement, relief, and speculation. Some celebrated the news, thrilled that Jana had finally found a companion after years of waiting. Others expressed concern about whether Steven truly shared Jana's values and independence. And, of course, some skeptics wondered if the revelation was merely an attempt to satisfy ongoing public curiosity. Overall, however, the reaction has been largely positive. Many fans see Jana's story as a testament to the power of second chances. They admire her patience and the way she has navigated the pressures of fame, family, and faith. What this means for Jana's future. So, what does Jana's renewed romance with Steven mean for her future? While she has not confirmed an engagement, many believe that marriage could be on the horizon. At 35, Jana is entering a new chapter of life where she has both maturity and clarity about what she wants. More importantly, Jana has shown that she will not be rushed or pressured into decisions. Her path may look different from her siblings, but it is uniquely hers. Whether or not she marries Steven, Jana has demonstrated that love can come in unexpected ways and on unexpected timelines. Broader themes: love, faith, and timing. Jana's story is not just about romance, it's about the larger themes of faith, timing, and resilience. In a world that often expects quick answers and instant gratification, Jana's journey reminds us that life is rarely that simple. Her romance with Steven Wissmann underscores the idea that relationships sometimes need space, time, and even a second chance. It also highlights the balance between personal independence and shared companionship. For those who have followed the Duggars for years, Jana's story offers a poignant reminder that even in families with strict traditions, individuals can carve their own paths. The continuing story. As of now, Jana and Steven remain together, though they are not rushing toward the altar. Jana says she is focused on building a strong foundation, one step at a time. Whether that leads to marriage, a lifelong partnership, or simply a meaningful chapter in her story, Jana's willingness to open up about her journey has already inspired many. Fans who once pitied her singleness now see her as a role model for patience, authenticity, and courage. And as the Duggar family continues to evolve in the public eye, Jana's revelation about her relationship with Steven Wissmann marks a new chapter not just for her, but for the way fans understand love and second chances. Jana Duggar's revelation about getting back together with Steven Wissmann after a brief romance has captivated fans who have long wondered about her private life. By opening up about when and how their relationship rekindled, Jana has not only satisfied curiosity but also offered a powerful story of timing, faith, and perseverance. In a family where public courtships and whirlwind engagements are the norm, Jana's slow, steady, and deeply personal journey feels like a breath of fresh air. Her story is a reminder that love doesn't always follow a predictable script, and sometimes the most meaningful connections come after detours and delays. As Jana and Steven continue their relationship, the world will undoubtedly watch with interest. But perhaps the greatest lesson in her story is that true love isn't about public approval or perfect timing, it's about finding peace, purpose, and joy with the right person, even if it takes a second chance to get there.